Welcome to Origins, where we go over the origins of your favorite superheroes and villains. Today, with the release of the official Supergirl teaser trailer, we're going to explain Supergirl's origin and the history of the Supergirl character. She's gone through a few alterations. Because of this, we're going to be focusing on the New 52 origin that is presented to us in Supergirl 0 and Secret Origins number 1. In the lore of Krypton and the House of El, there is one side of the family that doesn't receive much attention, and that is Jor-El's older brother, Zor-El, and his daughter Kara. Zor-El was a man of science just like his younger brother, but he conducted much more dangerous experiments that involved cloning. Because of this, Jor-El was not on speaking terms with his older brother, but he did send a series of warnings that Krypton was going to die. It was going to be destroyed, and he wanted everyone in his family to know. Zor-El believed his brother, and he started setting into motion his own plan to save his family. He ran tests on Kara, his daughter, to prepare her for his plan for her safety, and he installed a new power source in a circle around Argo, his home city. The plan was to try and lift Argo and save the whole city by floating it away from the planet, while sending his daughter away just in case. If it all worked, he would just go to the planet that he found called Earth and get her back. So while Kara was off seeing her uncle Jor-El and her cousin Kal-El, her father continued his experiments. The calculations had to be exact. He was so focused on his work to save everyone that even his wife was growing upset with him because she suspected that there was more going on. But he wouldn't tell her. He couldn't trust anyone with this information. So after it was all completed, he picked up Kara and he brought her to his top secret lab where he had a surprise for her. The family crest located on the family armor. She knew she couldn't wear it until she passed the trials, but he insisted that she try it on. So she did. When she came back into the room, she was all happy with the outfit, and she asked her father what he thought of it. And then she began to feel drowsy. As she fell over, she wanted to know what was going on, and Zor-El apologized for what he was doing to his own daughter. He then held her as she passed out, begging him not to do whatever it was that he was planning to do if he loved her. And with tears in his eyes, he told her he did this because he loved her. Zor-El then sealed her up, expecting his plan to go perfectly. And if it didn't, he ensured that the planet that he was sending her to would give her great power, enough to defend herself. He then turned his back on the pod that contained his daughter, and he was shocked to see his own wife standing there with a stun gun that he created aimed at him. Knowing whatever he was up to wasn't any good, she fired the weapon at her own husband. He's tried crazy experiments before, and she wasn't about to lose her daughter to them. But Zor-El dragged himself to the council, and he muttered to himself that he didn't tell her because he knew that she would stop him. And he pressed the button to launch Kara into space. Her mother banged on the pod, demanding that he let Kara out, but she couldn't stop it from going off. She then fell to her knees, with tears streaming down her face. "My daughter." And Zor-El just muttered, "Our daughter." Kara didn't make it to Earth as quickly as Kal-El did, though, because she got stuck in the orbit of the yellow sun for almost 2 decades. This overcharged her, giving her power beyond what Superman had, but she had no control over it. As for Argo, Zor-El's plan did work, but only for a short time. The city floated for a while in space among the rubble of Krypton, but they had no way to save themselves, and eventually, they all died. Kara did find the rubble that was the city of Argo at one point, and her only hope is that her parents made peace with themselves before the end. And that's the story of Supergirl for the New 52. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because personally, I actually like the Supergirl New 52 books. I don't know, it's just one of my favorites. Let me know in the comments down below if you plan on seeing the new Supergirl show, because I'm kind of excited about it, but that trailer makes me question a few things. Don't forget, we're on Twitter at Comicstorian, and we have a subreddit r/Comicstorian. And if you like this content, make sure you check out our gaming variety channel, Eligible Monster. The link is in the description down below, and you can also check out theweeklypoll.net, the website that we're a part of. I'll see you guys next time right here. I'm Benny the Comicstorian.